Okay, so I had a special request to flip through some of the computer books that I have on hand, and I wanted to do that quickly so that some of you guys have an idea of what these are. So this first one I have is my first computer coding book using Scratch Junior, and this is recommended for ages 4+. So as you can see on this cover, this will have instructions included inside this book to make your own computer games, look inside a computer game, so that would be like more the educational informational piece, bring characters to life, and see how coding works. So on the back here, I did a little bit of research, and what I found is that Scratch Junior, and this is probably something that's very common knowledge for somebody that is in the coding world, but Scratch Junior is, for those that are not in the coding world, Scratch Junior is something that can be downloaded. It's a web-based computer program language, essentially, designed for beginners, and that you can put it on your computer or a tablet. So it's definitely intended for a younger beginner audience. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up and flip through it so you can see. This is a hardcover book, and it has a spiral binding. There, you can see that. Oh, here's a nice little note to the grown-ups. And I also did find that there were instructions included in these books for adults. So if you're not computer savvy or coding savvy, I don't think there would be too many obstacles. So right here it tells you what you will need in order for this to work: a tablet computer, iPad, or Fire with a recent operating system, and the Scratch Junior app, which from what I understand can be downloaded for free. And so the other thing I found, which is an interesting little nugget, is that Scratch Junior was created from students at MIT. So I'm going to give you a quick view here of the table of contents. Okay, and I am just going to flip through so that you can see some of the pages and what is inside this book. So again, like I said, this book is recommended for ages 4+. Okay, so here it's like actually getting into the step-by-step. My apologies for the silence. I am not a computer savvy person, and I hope that comment makes somebody laugh, because I know some of my followers are people that I used to work with at Charter, and they're probably just laughing because they know how incredibly illiterate I am when it comes to computers. But that's okay. That's why you guys are so valued. Okay, so we're just about to the end of this one. Notes for grown-ups. Okay, super cool. I have not downloaded this app. Maybe that's something I need to do and play with this. I'm not a gamer. I'm not like a computer person, so I feel like that could just be more frustration than I need in my life at this point. The next book I want to show you is Look Inside How Computers Work. This is a flap book. It is recommended for ages 5+. I don't think 5+ is necessarily totally on point. I think this could be used for a smaller, younger age range also. So one more thing about this book is it's currently on customer special. So if you spend $40, you can grab this one for $9 rather than the retail price of $14.99. So when you get inside this one, you will see all of these wonderful little flaps. Let's see if I can. There's a flap. So you can kind of see when I lift the page in the light, there's a bunch of flaps on each page. And this one is computers all around. Then inside a computer. Lord help me, computers just are not for me. Okay, I can't find the flap on this one. There it is. There's several other flaps on. This is kind of hard to do. I apologize. This is tricky to do with one hand. Okay, moving along, how it all works. And you can see all these little notches here where there's all these different flaps. Computers and coding. Again, several flaps. This entire book, like I said, has over 70 flaps. Wired world. The first computers. Superpowered. Okay. And then this last one that I want to show you is called Coding for Beginners Using Scratch. This one is recommended for ages 9+. And what I found online when I did my research is that this is also, yes, for beginners, but it's definitely geared towards an older audience. So that's why this one would be for 9+, and this one was for 4+. Okay, so same thing, it's a hardback book, spiral bound. And I will give you a quick flip through. I'm kind of flipping through and skipping over some of the pages because this one is a lot longer than the junior recommended for 4+. Yeah, there's definitely way more in-depth content in this one, I think. I mean, I'm assuming because, again, I'm not a computer person. I can hardly turn my computer on. And that was actually the joke last night. So anyways, this one recommended for ages 9+. Both of these books are $14.99, 4+, and then this one is recommended for 9+. Both are for beginners. One is just for an older audience. And then again, this one is the customer special, currently $9 with a $40 purchase. Otherwise, this flat book is $14.99. So I hope this helped, and I hope somebody in the computer world finds this video funny because I have no idea what I'm saying. I know books, I don't know computers, so I'm sticking to that. I hope this helped.